name is Penny. Welcome to yoga. Today we are doing a yin class to help with grounding and anxiety and calming the body so that you can rest. So we're going to start off with a lunar nadi shone, which is a breathing technique to help with rest. It's separate nostril breathing, but we're actually going to only be breathing in through the left side and out through the right. So let's go ahead and get started with that. You don't need any props, but ones that could help if you want some is a cushion to sit on to help with the meditation to be more comfortable. 2 blocks can be helpful, and a blanket. All of those are helpful and none of those are completely necessary. Okay. Get your props and come to a seated position. Let's go ahead and start with the breathing technique. Now I'm going to show you first, and you can go ahead and I'll tell you when we're going to actually start. So you're going to take your thumb and your forefinger on your right hand, and your thumb is going to be at your right nostril and your forefinger is going to be at your left nostril. And all we're going to do is just breathe in through the left nostril and exhale right. Then breathe in left and exhale right. Okay. The reason why we do it that way, when normally we breathe in alternately, that gives us a little more energy. We're trying to bring in the lunar energy, the calming energy that yin kind of comes with. So let's go ahead and start with that. Stack your spine. Close your eyes if you'd like. And you can even fixate your vision on your 6th chakra, your third eye, if you'd like to. So go ahead and take a breath in through your left nostril. Exhale right. Breathe in left. Exhale right. Breathe in again, left. Exhale right. One more time, breathing in left. Exhale right. Last time, breathing in left. And exhaling right. Take your hand down and just sit in that moment, that feeling of stillness that the lunar separate nostril breathing actually helps create. If your eyes are closed, let's go ahead and open them. And we are actually going to start off, we have Hannigan here. She usually helps us. I hate making her not feel welcome. I hope you have a furry animal or something that you'd like to make feel welcome, even though you have to move around them. And, you know, we take the good with the inconvenient. So I'm actually going to take this bolster away. We're going to start in child's pose. So you're going to bring your feet together and knees apart, and then just come forward. If you're comfortable just doing a regular child's pose for this yin practice, go ahead and do that. If not, I'm going to give you an option for your yin child's pose, which is going to be 2 blocks, and your bolster can be over the top of them. And you just bring your toes together and your knees apart and just kind of lay over the top of your bolster. Just put it down on its lower thing there. So you can stay here, you can turn your head to the right and to the left. Whatever you're comfortable with. So whether you're going to do your child's pose using the bolster, and you can put your hands underneath this block area, or you're going to do a regular child's pose, go ahead and settle in.
And take some nice purposeful breath in. A nice longer breath out. A little longer breath helps calm down the nervous system. A nice breath in. Long breath out. And I have had people ask me, what happens if my feet start to cramp? Sometimes it's good enough just to kind of lift yourself up a little bit and move a foot to the side, move it around, and then kind of come back. Some people also kind of like to just kind of lift up and put maybe a blanket or a towel underneath their knees. That can help with some foot cramping if you're getting that in your child's pose. And just enjoy this nice child's pose with or without props. Take a nice breath in to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale to the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe in again to the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if your head is turned to the right or the left, go ahead and change your head. If your forehead is on the floor, just leave it there, whatever's comfortable. And continue with a little shorter breath in and a longer breath out. So go ahead and breathe into the count of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale to the count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And these longer exhales will definitely help with anxiety. Now, whether you're using props for this or you're just in a regular child's pose, bring your forehead to the center. Press your hands onto the floor, and then just push yourself back up into a hero's pose, which is knees together. And sit for a moment with that, soaking in that particular pose. The next thing we're going to do is going to be a butterfly. This can be done either sitting on the floor or sitting on a blanket. So I'm going to show you it sitting on a blanket. So sit on the blanket just towards the edge of the blanket. Feet can be together towards your tailbone, but not so close that it's not comfortable to go forward. And if you would like, not completely necessary, but you can use a block to put your forehead. Some people feel like when they're looking at more of a grounding practice that they like having their third eye on the block. So you can come forward and place your head on that block. If you are not comfortable with your knees kind of being up, instead of putting the block behind your head, you can always take the blocks underneath your knees and then just come forward, put 2 fists on your feet, and then just put your forehead on your feet. Or you can just hang forward. If you don't have any props, that's okay. Just take a breath in and just come as forward as you're comfortable. And after you've leaned enough forward, then let your head fall. And you can put your hands on your fists if you like.
or just hang there. And we're going to be here for a couple of minutes, letting our hips open up. Just taking some nice breaths in and longer exhales out. Anytime we do forward folds, that's really good on relaxing the nervous system, which makes us feel more in control, makes us feel more grounded. So take a breath in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in again for 4. And exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm just going to let you do that on your own. If you want to do longer or shorter breaths, everybody breathes different. Just relax yourself into the stillness of this butterfly pose, which is really great for your hips. Let's go ahead and do one more of those counted breaths together. So take a breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now take a breath in. And as you breathe in, push your hands into the floor. Come sit. Take your hands on your knees and press them together. And just sit for just a moment in this posture where your knees are together and your feet are planted firmly on the floor. Now any blocks or props that you're using, let's go ahead and move those to the side. And our next pose we're going to do is going to be a belly twist. You can leave your blanket up here for your head. If you don't have one, no problem. Lay down on the mat and bring your both feet onto the floor. Take your hips out to the right, knees together, and then just move those to the left. Now, if your knees don't come together, you can always take your block and place that right in between your knees. Now that helps some people. Your arms can be open, which really helps open up the chest. Or if you're feeling like it helps you to be more grounded, to put your hands on your stomach, and this belly twist, go right ahead. So I'm going to leave whatever props you use up to you. Also, there's the option of putting your left hand on your right knee and just opening up that right side, pressing that shoulder, right shoulder into the floor. And go ahead and take those counted breaths again. So breathe in, 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
I'm going to let you do that on your own because everybody's breath is slightly different. It's really nice to get a nice belly stretch just to kind of help with digestion. But it also helps calm the nervous system down. You enjoy this lovely twist, no forcing. So let's go ahead and do that counted breath again. So breathe in when you're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now this time as you take a breath in, go ahead and bring your feet to the floor and push your hips right back into center. Just hold that there for a moment in the center. And let's go ahead and move our hips to the left and let our knees fall to the right. You can put the props in between your legs, the bolster if that helps. Turn your head to the left, and if you are needing to open up the side, just open up your left arm. Palm can be up or down. And if you're feeling like you need more relaxation, you can actually put your palms on your belly. If you want more of a chest opener, right hand on your left leg and just open up that left side. And then just settle into this belly twist. It's great for the back because it opens up the spine. It's great for the digestive system. Helps with nerves. Let's go ahead and go back to that counted breath where you're going to breathe in 4 times. So breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then exhale for a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And go ahead and do that on your own because everybody's breath is slightly different. Eyes can be open or closed. You can focus on that 6th chakra if you'd like. These belly twists are so good for relaxing your parasympathetic nervous system, coming into a point of stillness, digestion, rest. So let's go ahead and do those breaths again before we finish. So take a breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This time, as you take a breath in, go ahead and push your feet into the floor and bring your hips underneath you. And pull your knees
into your chest. And then just give up your sacrum a really nice massage, going around one direction and around the other. Just giving your back a really nice, relaxing massage. So we are going to do one last pose before we go into Shavasana, and go ahead and roll yourself up, push yourself up carefully. And our last pose that we're going to do before Shavasana is actually going to be a lung opening pose. So it'll be helpful if you have 2 blocks. If not, you can actually put your bolster or even some pillows underneath your back, but this is going to be a lung bench. So both of your blocks are going to be on the same medium height. And it's just going to be just below your shoulder blade for the first block, and the second one's going to be just below your head. And you can straighten your legs if you'd like, or even put your legs over a bolster. And now we're opening up the front meridian, which is actually working with the kidney meridian a little bit. Which the kidney meridian works with fear, anxiety. You know how you're kind of feeling like you're going to pee your pants because you got afraid. And the kidney meridian actually starts at the bottom of the foot. That's kidney 1. And it goes all the way up the inside of the thighs, comes up, and there's kidney 27. That's right at the base of the collarbone. Put that moving around with this blanket here. Makes it hard to put the block down. There we go. Sometimes you have to move those around to be a little more comfortable. If it feels like there's like too much opening, then put your blocks on their lowest marker. Let's go ahead and back to that four breathing. So you're just going to take a breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale for a count of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you were looking at like opening up the lung meridian itself, which isn't really our focus today because we're working on anxiety, and that's actually more for kidney. But you can always bring your arms above your head if you have the flexibility and just lay them on this block that's up by your head. And lung 1 and 2 are right here at the top of the shoulder, and they actually go all the way up the inside of the thumb. So you can work with that. The opposite of the lung, which is a yin meridian, would be the large intestine. We'll go into that another time. That helps with elimination. So one more time with the 4 count breath. Take it 4, 2, 3, 1. That was bad counting. Apologize for that. And as you exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
A couple more with your own count. This time, as you take a breath in, push your hands into the floor. Bring your feet to the floor and push yourself up into a seated position. And go ahead and remove your blocks. And we're back to using this blanket if you'd like for a pillow. Let's go ahead and do our final pose, the most important pose with this Shavasana. You can put a bolster underneath your knees if you'd like. I'll show you what that looks like. Nothing wrong with taking extra care of yourself in Shavasana. And then placing your head on the blanket if you'd like. All of these are options. None of these are necessary. And go ahead and close your eyes. Hands can be open beside you, or you can lay them on your abdominals and place one hand below your navel and one hand above. At this time, as you take a breath in, I want you to imagine the light coming from your sacrum all the way up to the top of your skull. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine that light coming from your skull all the way to your sacrum. So breathe in, and the light goes from your sacrum all the way up your spine, all the way up to the top of your head. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine that light coming from the top of your head all the way from your sacrum. Breathe in, the light comes from the sacrum all the way to the top of your skull. Exhale from the top of your skull all the way down to your sacrum. And one more time, take a breath in. The light goes from your sacrum all the way up your spine to the top of your skull. And as you exhale, it comes from your skull all the way down to your sacrum. And now just close your eyes. No more thinking. Breathing normal. Relax your feet, your knees, your hands. Relax your brain. Now, if you can, stay in this state as long as you'd like. If you need to go to bed or just start your evening of digestion, relaxation, go ahead and push your hands into the floor and come up to a seated position. If you have a bolster that you like to sit on or a blanket, go ahead and pull that up. Come to a cross-legged position, Sukhasana, or any position that is comfortable. Bring your hands into Gaya Mudra, thumb and forefinger. You can lay them open on top. Or if you need to feel more grounded still, you're actually going to place your palms down. That helps with grounding. Close your eyes. Breathe in and exhale.
the last part of this session, I want you to close your eyes and see a beautiful garden, one that you might have been to before. Maybe this garden has a spring running through it or a river. Maybe this garden has flowers that smell amazing. Maybe this garden has maybe some bees buzzing. Walk through the garden. And in the middle of the garden, you're going to see a beautiful atrium. And it has a bench there. And imagine that you are sitting on this bench, feeling the warmth and the glow of the sun or the moon, whichever makes you feel more complete on your face. And that light is coming to your third eye, your sixth chakra, as you sit here in stillness, feeling completely grounded, feeling completely loved. Go ahead and take a breath in. When you're ready, open up your eyes. If your hands are in that Gaya Mudra, go ahead and shake them off. Let's go ahead and shake off the whole day if you want to. Even animals shake it off. Just shake your hands, shake your body. We're going to end this session with the sound of Om. So we're going to do 3. We're going to do it slightly different than we normally do it. Go ahead and take your hands and rub your hands together. And then put your hands in prayer at your chest. Om. And go ahead and rub your hands together. Bring in some more energy. And you can bring your hands out towards the universe with that energy from your palms. Om. And one more time. Rub your hands together. Bring your hands out to the universe. Om. Bring your hands back together. Thumbs at your third eye, your sixth chakra, to remind you to intuit the truth. Hands at your lips, reminding you to speak your truth. And thumbs at your heart, reminding you to be kind and peaceful with yourself and each other. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with Hannigan and I hope we see you very soon again on the mat.